Good morning. Happy Wednesday, June 10th, 2020. I'm grateful to be able to continue to share this practice of yoga, movement, sound, breath, mindfulness, intention, visioning the new world, and music. Enor is here today. Grateful to have him. It's nice you smile, E, but they can't see your head, just so you know. And yeah, so we're gonna play this morning a bit with perspective, taking different perspectives on things, being present for ourselves, feeling into our back body, those supports that we know are there, but maybe we don't always see or remember, and just paying attention to that today, to the unseen support, as well with that to our past, individually and collectively, to all that has propelled us forward into this moment, to all that inspires us in our visioning the new world as we do the work to dismantle limiting beliefs and expired constructs and systems of oppression, of racism, systems of whatever sort that may be holding us back individually or collectively. As it is that when one person suffers or one group of people suffer, we all suffer. So it is when there's a part of us that we ignore, then we will suffer. So integration today, feeling all that, the unseen, the back body, our past, and how we're integrating that into all parts of us and moving forward with that into the new. It's kind of a lot, I know, that's deep. So grab what's right for you within all of that. And let's take a few moments of just paying attention to your breath. And the way that your breath moves your body. If you will and are able, breath in the nose as deeply and fully as you can. And on your exhale, let your jaw and tongue and shoulders be soft and relaxed. I invite you to imagine your breath coming in your back body, coming in from the unseen, from the divine, from the great mystery, through the back of your heart, lifting your heart up and shining out with your exhale, your unique expression of consciousness into the world. Letting go breaths, welcoming in from the past, from the divine, from those unseen supports, from great mystery, life force, prana shakti, shining out through your face, your heart, your offerings into the world. Let the inhale lift you up, lifting up through the heart and the sternum. And feel how the more that you lift the heart and sternum, the shoulders want to move on the back, lower back lifts up. And that exhale shining out, giving back. welcoming the remembrance of all that has brought us to this place, individually and collectively. Sorry, I've been a little distracted because there's a mosquito eater crawling around right here by my feet. And now it crawled on me. All right, I'm gonna move it. Keep breathing, breathing your past, our collective past, breathing in the divine, the great mystery of life and the movement of life in and out of form. And I invite you to this wonder question as you breathe. Where does the infinite, the sky, turn in to your breath? Where does your breath become the sky, the infinite, someone else's breath, the breath of trees, of dolphins, whales, all the breathing creatures throughout all time and space, sharing this prana shakti, this breath, this life force, moving in and out of form, along clear lines of energy from one being to the next. Breathe in the back of your heart and lift your heart up. And as you exhale out the mouth, maybe bringing some sound or vibration into your breath practice. And add to that, as you're ready, any word, mantra, or image of intention or dedication. What would you choose to cultivate, to shine out as your offering to the world today? What would you choose to cultivate as energy with your practice for your own healing, strength, or renewal, or for the healing, strength of renewal of any individual, group of people, or place? Imagining into that. The infinite, the great mystery, the divine coming through the back of your heart and shining out from you as your unique offering into the world. Deep, full breaths. See it, breathe it. And next exhale, touch the earth and ground down. As you connect to earth here, if you will, imagine into all of the connections beneath us, all the mingling of the roots of the trees, the millions of miles of mycelia, the great wood wide web of communication beneath us. Sense into your connection to this, to the wisdom of the trees, the mycelia, the earth beneath us, the wisdom of the bones of our ancestors, of all that has come before us. And what we've learned from that, the follies and the brilliance. What will we choose to take forward? And as you root down through your fingers, imagine, if you will, that remembering of our connection to this planet, to one another, to our collective past, seeping up through your hands like roots, drawing that up into your heart, into your mind, seeing and shining out again. Your offering, your blossoming, your yes. As we connect here to the earth as well, our personal path and all that has brought us here, and all those who walk with us throughout all time and space. Welcome to this remembering. Remembering, bringing all the parts of us individually and collectively together. Everyone against structures that do not serve everyone. Everyone for rebirthing that serves life, all beings, and their highest good. Thank you to all of the teachers, gurus, and lineages in all forms who have brought these practices to us. And rippling back thanks to India, to the Kashmiri Valley, and to all the musicians. Thank you. Follow your next inhale. Let's open the arms wide and gather up energetically. Welcome the great potential of this day, this practice, this time. And bring the hands together overhead, if you will, and center and focus down to the crown of your head. May we awaken to our oneness, our interconnectedness. And bring the hands to the third eye center. May we see clearly the big picture, knowing beyond words. And hands to the mouth. May we speak our truth. May we sing our songs. May we express ourselves fully and also be a voice for those who may not have a voice in any given moment for whatever reason, including the earth herself. And let's bring the hands to the heart. May we be present with unconditional loving awareness for ourselves and for one another. May we be present with curiosity and compassion and courage, living with full heart. Exhale and pour your breath out. You can keep your hands in namaste there or rest the hands upon the heart. And I want to invite you to really vibrate your heart center. So open jaw, open throat, sing down into your chest. See if you can get that resonant, like full circumference of your chest all around the heart, vibrating the jewel of your heart into a brilliant, shining light today. Exhale and pour your breath out. Inhale your heart's yes, your intention, I am, and 3 long ahs. And let's come to lay down. We'll begin with a bit of core work and some work for the chest and shoulders. So as inspired, make your way onto your mat. And let's wrap your right arm over your left and give yourself a big, big hug here. Pull the elbows down, ground the arms towards your chest. Big breaths. and extend your legs out on the floor. You could keep the legs on the floor or squeeze together. Inhale, and as you exhale, lift the heels and lift the shoulders. Hold steady, 3. Lift your legs up. A little bit or all the way up. Bend the knees and pull the knees over to one side and chest to the other side. Inhale back to center, pause, head and shoulders on the ground, legs up in center. Inhale here, and as you exhale again, curl and reach to the other side, bending the knees, pull the knees in. Take your time and inhale, open back to center. Stretch the arms up overhead, land your feet on the floor. And exhale, swoop it around, left arm over the right, reach those arms across and pull your elbows down. Big breaths in the nose. Inhale, and as you exhale, extend your legs out on the floor. Inhale, and as you exhale, squeeze the legs together. They could stay on the floor if you like, or curl up, heels up, shoulders up. Legs up to the sky. Inhale, exhale, curl in. Lift the sacrum. Bend the knees and rotate knees and shoulders in opposite directions. Inhale back to center, open up. Exhale, rotate other way. Come on back to center, unwind your arms, and go ahead and land your feet to the floor. Bring the elbows alongside the body, press strongly into the elbows and squeeze your shoulders on the back. Inhale, keep working those shoulders together, press into the elbows, lift your chin, press into the center back of your head. Inhale, root into your heels, lift your hips, squeeze the shoulders on the back. Stay there with the shoulders, interlace the hands if it's for you. Squeeze palms together, shoulders even closer together, go deeper. Squeeze your glutes, lift your hips, align your knees with your hip points. Don't let your knees go wide here. Hug them in. Big breaths, puff up your chest. Last inhale here, lift it up. As you exhale, ripple down. Inhale, hug your knees into your chest. And then extend the legs up to the sky. Have the arms like a saguaro cactus or field goal, or any way that keeps the shoulders strongly on the back. Inhale here and squeeze the legs together. Make them one unit. Really squeeze the legs. Inhale, and as you exhale, slowly lower the legs about halfway down. As you lower the legs, pull your low ribs down to the earth and pull your navel back. Engage strongly into the core. Pause in that exhale. Inhale, legs back up. And exhale, active legs, toes are active, muscles are hugging the bones, squeeze. Lower the legs about halfway down, pull the navel back, pull the low ribs back. Inhale up. If you want to add to that, at the top, you could lift the heels and the sacrum, and then exhale, squeeze, and slow and steady. Lower the legs about halfway down. Inhale, lift up, squeeze the legs, lift your hips, lift your heels. Exhale, keep squeezing the legs and lower the legs about halfway or maybe about third of the way. Inhale, squeeze, maybe lift. Exhale, lower. Maybe to about a third of the way off of the floor that is now. So going harder, not easier. Inhale, lift. Exhale, slow and steady, lower. Maybe coming just like a foot or a foot and a half from the earth. Inhale, back up, squeeze. Lift, exhale, lower. maybe about half a foot. Inhale, lift. Slow and steady, lower. Maybe about 2 inches off the earth. Inhale, back up, lift. Exhale, squeeze navel back, low ribs back. Squeeze those legs together, strong, strong squeeze, and lower the legs. Maybe about just a couple inches. Let's just do 3 more. Yeah. All right, nice job, y'all. And let's press the feet to the floor and bridge up again. Interlace the hands, squeeze the palms or any variations there. Work your shoulders on the back, press into the heels. Lift your hips, squeeze your glutes, hug your knees in, feet in alignment with your knees. Big breath, full heart opening here. Last inhale, lift it up brightly. As you exhale, ripple on down to the earth. Step your feet as wide as your mat and stretch the arms up overhead. Inhale, reach through the fingers, reach through the knees. As you exhale, pull your navel back through center, knees through center. Inhale, stretch the knees out to the other side, and exhale, come on back through center. Follow your breath side to side. Next time both knees come to the right, cross your right ankle over that left thigh and draw it down. And pick that left thigh up, interlace the hands behind the left thigh and draw it back towards you as you ease the right thigh away. Soft jaw, take a few breaths into your hips here. In the nose, out the mouth. Stay with that as you like, or I'm going to invite you into eagle legs and a bit more core. Spiral that right leg around the left and press into the outsides of the legs or hook the toes. Inhale, arms up overhead and right arm over left. Big hug again. You could keep that, just the big hug, or spiral eagle arms. Inhale and reach through fingers and toes. I meant to say hi, Molly. Hi, Molly. Inhale, stretch out through fingers and toes. And as you exhale, curl in, elbows to knees. Oh my goodness, that mosquito eater's coming for me again. Inhale, stretch it out, reach away. And exhale, curl in. Take your time, unwind, extend the legs to the sky, and turn your toes out to the sides. Open the legs wide. Let's get into the adductors for a moment there. You could just weight your hands on the inner thighs and give a little rock into your back body. You could also give some percussion to those inner thighs, or a little squeeze, massage, get those adductors to loosen up. And let's bring the feet back to the floor as wide as your mat. Inhale, side to side, stretch it out. So, of course, playing with the theme of integration today, we're going to be doing a bit of core, hugging all the parts of you in together, letting that intention expand outward. May we hug all the parts of our society, our cultures, our communities together right now and figure out what's next. How are we doing this? Rebuilding systems, renewing, rebirthing, taking care of all the beings, giving back, noticing where we've been off. With the both knees to the left ankle over right thigh, draw it down, stretch it out. Stay with that stretch out as you like, reaching through knees and arms. Or when you're ready, inhale right there as you exhale, pick that bottom thigh up, interlace the hands behind the bottom thigh, top foot is flexed, and breathe, hip opening here. Stay with that as you like, or cross the legs all the way over when you're ready. Spiral eagle legs, pressing into the outsides of the legs, or hook the toes as you're able. Inhale, arms up, and left arm over the top. Big, big hug. Again, you can keep just that crossover of the arms, or spiral eagle arms. And inhale, reach the fingers and toes away from each other as far as you can. Long, tall eagle there. And then as you exhale, a little tucked eagle, curling elbows to the knees. Inhale and reach. Exhale, curl. 3 more. And take your time, unwind. Extend the legs to the sky, turn your toes out, open the legs wide, and rock into your lower back there, inviting the adductors to relax. Stay with that if you like, or just a little more core. Inhale and reach the arms up overhead if you want to go a little more core. And as you exhale, curl shoulders and arms, hands reach through the legs pull back, curl your sacrum up. Really try to get your sacrum off the earth. Inhale, roll it back. Exhale, curl it up and reach. So you could do a slower curl like that, or pulse with strong exhales, reaching between the legs. Sacrum up. And roll on back, legs coming overhead a moment. Cross your ankles, inhale. And as you exhale, let's roll all the way through onto hands and knees. That may not be for you. Find the right way for you onto your hands and knees. Inhale and push once you get onto your hands strongly into the earth and slide your shoulders off of the back. Breathe into the space again behind your heart. Puff up behind the heart. And let's walk the knees back a little bit. So you've got not quite a tabletop here. Inhale again, breathing behind the heart. Exhale as you pull back from your navel to your heels. Inhale, lift from the navel and round, round, round. And this time we're going to add like a little cow here, elongated cow, dropping the belly down. Pull your shoulders down the back. Inhale, and as you exhale, lift from the navel and round, round, round. Pull on back towards child's pose. Strong fingers, claw your fingertips. Inhale and lift, round, round, round. Pull the shoulders down the back, heart forward, open heart. And exhale, lift from the navel and draw back, hips to the heels, flowing with your breath. We'll do 4 more. You're welcome to stay with this variation or play with any variation, or the next time that you come back, turn your toes under and inhale, lift up and back, dolphin dog, or down, just downward dog, excuse me, and pull back from your core in down dog. Bend your knees deeply and then lift from the navel and ripple forward like a wave into plank. Hands under shoulders and shoulders down the back. Melt your heart. Inhale, exhale. Pull back from the navel, push the earth away, hips towards your heels, and then lift the hips and round through your spine, ripple out like a wave into plank. Inhale and exhale, bend the knees, pull back, follow your breath. If you need to, you can come back to knees down and to what we were doing before. Let's go 5 more. And then make your way onto your knees and inhale cow and exhale cat. Just a couple more. And left hand beneath the center of your chest on the floor. Inhale, right arm, face chest open to the sky. Exhale, sweep that right arm underneath the left armpit, opening back up to the sky. And exhale, swoop that arm underneath. Let's go once again. And this time, we're going to come all the way through, bringing that right arm over to your left. Come onto the back of that right shoulder. Press into the back of your right hand. Push into your left fingers and roll yourself open as much as you can onto the back of right side head and shoulder. Stay right there. Or you could swoop that top arm around your back and hold your inner thigh. Optionally, you could walk that top arm up on the floor overhead. Whatever helps you roll open even more here. Stay with that, or you could extend your left leg out from your hip to the side. Push into that foot to help yourself roll over even more and also give you a little counterbalance there. Lay into that shoulder, press into the back of the right hand, breathe behind your heart. Welcoming the remembrance of anything you may have left behind that could serve you now, of that support of the unseen, of the back body, of our past. Please stay as you like. When you're ready, unwind. Left hand to the floor, left leg in, press in, lift up, back to all fours. And inhale, open cow, and exhale, round in cat. Moving with your breath. Still hunting me. I'm being hunted by a mosquito eater today. And then second side, as you're ready, left hand beneath the center of your chest. Inhale, open, right arm face chest to the sky. And exhale, swoop it on through. Wait, that's the side we just did. I heard you. Inhale, open, left hand face chest to the sky. And exhale, swoop it on through, reaching under that right armpit. Inhale, open. Exhale, swoop. Once again. And all the way through on your last one. Reach through. Oh my gosh, it's seriously hunting me. All right. And then use that right hand on the floor to press in. Walk up overhead, help you rotate open. Press into the back of the left hand, the hand you're looking at. Really press. Feel how it's going to open even more back there. Stay there. Or wrap that right arm around. Hold your inner thigh. Rotate, shoulder on the back. Stay there, or support yourself with the right leg out to the side. push into that foot. Again, to roll as far as you can onto the back of that left shoulder and head. If you feel like you're going to roll right over on your back, bam, that's your spot. That spot right before you roll over on the back. That's how you find it. Sometimes the edge by rolling over the edge. Last breath or two, really lay into that shoulder. And as you're ready, slide the knee back, right hand under your shoulder, press back, come up. Inhale, open cow, exhale, round cat. Moving with your breath, getting nice and fluid in the spine, behind your heart. Next time that you round in cat, let's take big circles, rolling through the head and the hips. And then switch directions. And take your, okay, we're about to change, thank you. We're about to come on down to our forearms here. Let's come to the forearms, step your feet back. We'll begin in Sphinx pose. Forearms to the earth, elbows under the shoulders, and pull with your elbows and hands, shoulders on the back, drag your heart forward, press into your pubic bone and sacrum, lift your navel, lift your heart, and breathe this opening here. Big breaths here in the nose. As you exhale, we're going to turn the toes under, lift your thighs, your navel, and come up. Forearm plank. Inhale, lower down, open up, Sphinx. You got that, a yes to yours change, right? I think he did. All right, 3 more. Inhale, open. Exhale, curl, or Brit plank. 2 more. And let's bring the palms together and the elbows stay under the shoulders. Press into your oneness hands there and work your shoulders on the back. Use that press of your oneness hands to really work that shoulder girdle wide and reach the heart forward. Keep that pressure in the palms and this nice muscular action in the shoulders. As you're ready, let's turn the toes under. Inhale. Again, exhale, lift from the navel. This time, walk your feet in. And pull up and back from the navel, from your core. Relax your neck. You could hold steady here. Come in and out of the pose as you like. Or a little shoulder flossing with, yes, core. Inhale and pull back. And as you exhale, ripple forward into dolphin plank. Pull back, inhale, dolphin dog. Exhale from the navel, ripple forward, soft heart, dolphin plank. Pulse with your breath. Let's go 8 more. Come on back down to the earth. Inhale, open Sphinx. Drag yourself forward, lower down, hands under the shoulders. Take pause and push into your feet. Stretch the legs back, point your toes. Push down into your pubic bone and give a little roll out through your shoulders. Just nice and fluid there. Keep pressing into your pubic bone strong. Pull with your hands, elbows, and shoulders back. Inhale, open up into Cobra. And then drag yourself forward, lower down, back to the earth. Let's do a couple more of those. Take your time. The next time you come to the top, inhale up there and exhale, turn. Look over the right shoulder. Pull your left shoulder down the back. Inhale, open back to center. Look over that left shoulder. Pull your right shoulder down the back. And once again, each side. Take your time as inspired. Come on back to center. Lengthen forward, lower down, and open your elbows wide. Fingertips under the elbows, elbows straight out from the shoulders to the sides. Pull your fingertips together and hollow out your palms. Inhale, shoulders up to the ears. Squeeze them on the back and pull them down as you inhale. Lift up. Inhale here. As you exhale, spin right shoulder down. Turn, look over your left shoulder. Inhale, open. Exhale, spiral, moving with your breath twice again each side. Take your time. Once you're even on both sides, inhale, open up in center, and exhale, press back, child's pose. We'll take a little pause there. Push your hands, arms out in front of you. Push your hips back. Relax your forehead on the earth. Rotate your palms open here as far as you can. Palms to the sky, thumbs reaching open to the sides towards the earth. And reach the heart down towards the earth and breathe behind your heart. Again, welcoming in that breath from behind the heart to shine out through your heart, out front, through your face, through your offering, through your hands. What is that intention or that heart quality that you're creating, that you're juicing up today, that you're offering out to the world in this time of need, in this time of coming together to heal, to renew? Let's bring the palms together here, bend into the elbows and walk the elbows forward as much as you can. Reach through the triceps, melt your heart to the earth. Deep, full breaths. And bring the hands down, back to the earth. Lift up from the navel to all fours. Turn your toes under, lift up and back, downward dog. Inhale in downward dog, shrug your shoulders up to the ears, and exhale, slide the shoulder blades down the back towards your hips again. Inhale, shrug your shoulders up. I don't know, and then melt your heart down, leading with the heart to the earth. Yes, I do. Inhale, stretch, reach. Exhale, melt. Last inhale, pull back, strong core. Exhale, bend the knees deeply and hop or step forward. Inhale at the front of your mat, half forward fold. And as you exhale, fold. Inhale again, Ardha, halfway. And exhale, Uttanasana. One last time. Bowing in. And interlace your hands behind your head. And hug your head with your upper arm, with your arms, and use the weight of the head and the weight of the arms to traction your spine long. Bend the knees as much as you need to be breathful here. Really hug your feet to the earth, lift your arches, muscles to bones, relax your neck. And keep that hug of feet to earth and lift your arches, lift your kneecaps, lift your navel, let your head be heavy, your neck soft, your arms heavy, slow and steady, one vertebra at a time. Begin to stack up. Come on up to stand. At the top, keep your arms as they are. Open the elbows wide and press the head back into the hands. Pick your head up. Pull the head up out of the neck, up out of the shoulders, ribs up out of the diaphragm. Squeeze the shoulders on the back. Find a little back bending there. Inhale as you open here, and exhale, bend into your knees as you keep lifting. Keep that lift of the chest. Reach your arms up, hands clasped, thumbs hooked, or arms open. It's up to you. Keep sinking low in your seat. Keep reaching the arms and the heart up. Inhale. Next, exhale, hands to your heart. Push into your palms, work the shoulders on the back. Pick your right knee up and hover it behind your left knee. Sink in lower, squeeze, tuck, hold 3. Integration, all the parts, finding that balance, that steadiness between action and contemplation, between receiving and giving. Balancing here, inhale. As you exhale, push back, reach through the heel and the crown of the head. Warrior 3, any variations with the arms. 3 breaths. Last inhale. Follow your exhale to step way back, high lunge. And in high lunge with your left foot forward. Squeeze your hips square, hands to heart, push into your hands, and then bring the forearms together, push into your forearms, and reach and rise. The elbows face chest to the sky. Blossom the elbows open as they need and open wide. Squeeze elbows and shoulder blades together as you pull the arms down like you're pulling down weights. Bring the forearms together, push in, lift, keep that press, lift, and blossom open at the top, pull down. Feel your strength and that churning, that strong muscular action connecting front and back bodies, breath and intention. Next time that you flow the arms down, flow that back heel down and interlace the hands behind you. Squeeze the shoulders together on the back, little bend in the elbows. Pull that left hip back, push into the outside, that right foot, lift your arch, make sure your knee is soft, lift your heart and find any edge of back bend here. Last big inhale here. As you exhale, pull that left hip back, reach your heart forward and dive in. Again, little bend of the elbows, squeeze the palms, relax the neck, let the hands come overhead. Bow into yourself here. You can keep the clasp of the hands there as long as you like. Or whenever you're done with that, feel free to bring the hands down. We're going to come into lizard lunge, hands or forearms inside that front leg. Big breaths in the nose and out the mouth. Next inhale or so, come on up onto your hands inside that front leg and parallel your feet. Walk into a wide-legged stance. Root into the outsides of the feet. Again, hug the earth and lift your arches. Pull the feet isometrically together and spin your thighs back as you reach the heart forward and bow in. In your forward fold, maybe just bring your fingertips to the earth and give your shoulders a little roll around there. Give your neck and your head a little roll around too. Just kind of dripping out any tension there. Stay with that or hold your ankles or feet or walk the hands back behind you. Draw your head towards the earth. Maybe even push into your head and your hands and feel things getting a little lighter. We're going to come back here. So if you're so inspired to headstand, great. We'll be there soon. And next inhale or so, open up. Let's walk towards that front foot and make your way through a vinyasa. Stepping back plank, inhale. Exhale to the earth or chaturanga. Inhale, up dog or cobra. And exhale, up and back, downward dog. And stretch back, strong spine, strong core, soft neck. Deep full breaths. Inhale and lengthen out. Exhale and bend deep into your knees, empty of breath. Hop or step forward. Inhale halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale halfway. Exhale and fold. One more. And hug in, muscles to bones, feet to the earth. And this time let's hold the elbows overhead in your forward fold. Bend the knees as much as you need. Again, really hug strong muscles to bones and pull through your elbows. Reach long. Inhale there, and as you exhale, slowly drip up, lifting arches, knees, quads, navel, one vertebra at a time, and cross that cross of the arms enough that when you come up, you can press the head back into the arms and just kick it a moment there. And keep the chest lifting with the head pressing back. Inhale there as you exhale, bend into the knees, begin to sink low. And pour the weight into your second side. Picking that left foot up to hover behind your right knee. Sink low, keep lifting the chest. Hovering in. You can bring the hands to the heart here now. Push into the palms, shoulders on the back. Tuck in, sink low. Keep pressing into the palms, shoulders on the back, squeeze to center. Everything integrated here. Try to keep that even as you shine out or reach out through your heels, the back heel, through both heels, really pressing through, reaching through the crown of the head. Inhale. And one more breath. Next exhale, step way back. Bang, got a gong on that one. And high lunge. Squeeze to center. Let's bring hands to the heart again, shoulders on the back. And then slowly grow the forearms together. Press into the forearms strongly and grow them up to the sky, lifting through face, chest. Blossom them open and pull down. Squeeze elbows and shoulders together onto the back and come on forward. Press into the forearms. Inhale, lift up as you press and then blossom open. Again. Go one more. And this time, as you lower down, back heel down, arms down, and interlace the hands behind the back. Squeeze the palms together. Root into the outside, that back foot. Hug the earth. Lift your arch. Pull that right hip back. Squeeze your shoulders on the back. Front knee deep right over that ankle lift. And find whatever breathful edge of back bend is there for you. Last big inhale here. Pull that right hip back and reach your heart forward and dive in. Bend elbows, shoulders on the back. Relax your neck. Please stay with that as long as you like, or make your way into lizard lunge. Hands or forearms inside of that front leg. Big breaths here. In the nose, out the mouth. Please stay longer there as you like, or walk the hands inside that front leg. Again, come into a wide-legged forward fold. Let's play in the hips for a minute here and bend one knee and then the other. A little pulsation side to side, warming up in the hips a little more. And make your way into parallel feet. Any variation with the arms, draw your spine long. A few more breaths here in the forward fold. So you can stay in or return to the forward fold at any point. I want to invite you into a little uplifting moment here, some fiery excitement, some core work, some cardio, if you will. And so hands under the shoulders, hips in line with the heels, long spine. Claw your fingertips. Inhale here. Exhale as you pull the heels up, pulse up onto the tiptoes. Maybe that's it. Claw the fingertips. Inhale, exhale. Pull from the navel up onto tiptoes. Pulsing in and out. Options. You can begin to take a little hop there. Catch some air. If you want a little more with that, you're going to catch some air, hop them together, hop them wide. As light as you can. Try not to make a sound. All right, here we go. 5 more, in and out. 2, 2, 3, 4. And rest. Forward fold. Again, shake your shoulders out. And let's walk the hands over to the right leg. Left hand around the front of the ankle, right hand forearm behind your calf. Pull back from that left hip up and back and reach through your left elbow over to your right. Bend the right knee as much as you need to. Hug into that leg, chest towards the thigh. Relax your neck and deep full breaths here. Stay there, add more of a twist to it. Bring the right arm up on the floor overhead. Walk on the floor and pull on that right ankle. Just spiral your spine in an upside down twist. Using those top fingers and the pull and reach through that left elbow to spiral deeper into the twist. Relax your neck. Next inhale, open up in center, and exhale, bow in. Let's go second side. Right hand around the front of that ankle, left forearm behind the calf, and hug in. Pull that right hip up and back. Bend the left knee as much as you need to. Work your chest and thigh towards each other. Big hug, relax your neck. Keep reaching through that right elbow. Big full breaths right there. As inspired, walk that left arm on the floor up overhead. Use those fingers to crawl and arc overhead to spiral your spine deeper. Pull through that right elbow. Relax your neck. Breathe. Deeper twist. Please stay as you like. Once you're ready, unwind, open back to center, and bow in. And walk your hands towards your front foot and step back. Make your way through a vinyasa or rest, down dog or child's. We're all going to meet in child's pose. Inhale and stretch your hips back. Exhale and ripple forward to your knees. Exhale again, stretching the hips back, pressed hips to heels, and breathe your back body. Once again, let's roll the palms up here in your gesture of offering. Breathe into your intention, your dedication, your yes. Simply breathful here, or Brahmari, bee's breath. And come on forward again onto your elbows. Interlace your hands and let your thumbs come open. Bring the crown of your head to the earth with the back of your head in your hands and push into your elbows and lift your head off the ground and let the head come back down to the earth. Push into the elbows, lift your head, and then let the head come back down to earth. Stay with that, a few more, or turn your toes under, dolphin dog, same thing. Press into the forearms, lift your head. Same thing but harder, yes. Continue to pulse with that. Or if you're feeling pretty confident here and you want to go further, walk your feet in. Make sure you've got that much strength still in your forearms that you could lift the head up and maybe bring one knee in. Maybe bring both knees in. Maybe bring one leg up. Maybe bring both legs up. No hopping, just engaging that strength in the foundation that lets you hug in to your core, using that core strength. Stay as you like. If it's easy for you in headstand, maybe you're doing little leg lifts like we did laying down earlier. Same thing, very much different, but the same thing. Few more breaths, just pulsing into presses of the forearms, or pulsing into tuck, or pulsing into lifting one leg up. And then make your way back to child's pose. Inhale, and as you exhale, lift up a bit, cross your ankles, and roll on through to lying on your back. Hug into your knees as you come to lie on your back. And begin a little rock and roll on your spine, forward and back. Maybe stay with that because that feels good. If you want more core work, you can balance on the sits bones and balance on your shoulders, kicking up. If you're so inspired, I encourage you to roll all the way back, legs overhead. Don't turn your head to the side once you get your legs overhead. If and when you get your legs overhead, interlace the hands behind you, squeeze the palms together, rock side to side, get your shoulders on the back, lift your chest towards your chin, lift your chin away from your chest. Halasana, plow pose, breathe here. Keep the pressure in the center, back of the head, behind the upper ears, shoulders pressed. There's no vertebrae on the ground. You're strengthening that cervical curve, your neck curve. Nice place to stay. You can even rest your head on your forehead, temples, ears, or come back out to bridge, even putting a block under your sacrum. Otherwise, as you like, maybe squeeze the legs together and pull the legs up to the sky. Bend the elbows and walk the hands towards your scapula. Lift through your heels, lift through your chin, lift from your core to lengthen tailbone, heels up to the sky. Keep working shoulders on the back, lift the chin, and shoulder stand, possibly. So playing anywhere around there, rock and roll. Halasana, Karnapidasana, so plow or knees rested, shoulder stand or any variation of that. Please stay with it as you like. When you're done, if you're up in shoulder stand, we're coming back to plow, legs overhead. Again, you continue to rock and roll there, massaging the spine, or rest your forehead, knees on your forehead, temples, or ears. And if you're able, wrap the arms around the back of the legs. Karnapidasana, turning in. Grounding, cooling down.
Nice grounding place for the nervous system here, like going into our own cave. If this is not for you, you could be doing a seated forward fold. Same thing, different orientation. So any forward fold now as we are winding down. Any forward fold. Lengthen those breaths out, sigh those breaths out, breathe your back body here and the long back body line stretch that you get in any forward fold. Feeling again into our past, individual and collective, to all those activists and big-hearted people whose shoulders we stand upon in this time of change and of renewal. We've seen it throughout our lives, little increments, and now it's time, big overhaul. So may it be. Now it's time, rebirthing the earth, allowing expired constructs to melt, fall away, crumble away, envisioning in a more fair and just world, a world of equality, circles of beings balanced in color and gender, holding the vision, speaking for us all speaking for ourselves, all voices heard, all beings seen, all of our intentions for the highest good for all beings. Please stay as you like right there, or bring your hands to the floor, palms down. Squeeze the shoulders on the back, press into your palms, squeeze the legs together, and very, very slowly, one vertebra at a time, unwind the legs. As the legs come through center, if you'd like, you could bring the hands just under the edge of your seat, not under the bones, but the flesh, to really squeeze the elbows in and secure that as you reach through the toes, and squeeze the shoulders and lift your heart and let the crown of the head ever so lightly come to the earth. Matsyasana, fish pose. If that wasn't how you accessed or where you're at right now, options. You could start sitting up in your seat, bring the elbows to the floor, squeeze, point your toes, squeeze shoulders, lift the heart, and then just kind of pour your head over the shoulders here. Crown of the head ever so lightly on the earth. Heart shining bright to the sky, back body working strongly to support that, and breathe. The blossoming of your yes. 3 long ahs here, open jaw, open throat, 3 breaths. Or coughs, whatever you got to get out. 2 more. Great, big inhale, puff up your chest, and exhale, ripple yourself on down to the earth. Hug your knees into your chest and rock into your lower back a bit there. You could draw some circles or just rock and roll it around. And you're welcome to take any twist you like. Since we've been playing with the eagle shape a bit today, I want to invite you into eagle. Again, if you'd like here, spiraling the legs. With the right leg on top in eagle, your left foot will land first, and then press into that heel and shift the hips to the right, and that right leg across to the left. So the eagle twist is actually a little deeper but safer because your sacrum is locked into alignment there from the spiral and lock of your legs. Lift and turn the head as far as you can onto that right ear. Use your left hand to help that right leg across. Work into the more rooted shoulder and press cross body through the other shoulder. They may not be both on the earth, that's fine. And long, full breaths in the nose and breath out your mouth. Squeeze it out. Last couple of breaths here. Please stay as you like. Once you're complete there, come on back to center. Any little movements you'd like to reset there. And then when you're ready, spiraling the legs with the left leg on top if you're going eagle. Otherwise, whatever twist you did on the first side. If you're going eagle, land that right heel, shift the hips to the left leg comes cross body to the right, shift that hip down, long side body, and then flow that left arm open. Lift and turn the head as far as you can onto that left ear, palm up on that hand you're looking at. Scoop the shoulder blade down, press into the more rooted shoulder, and try to work cross body. Letting go breaths, huge breaths in the nose, out the mouth, encouraging those sighs. I'll be quiet, so don't worry about what I'm saying. And I won't be quiet, I'll be toning. I encourage you to tone. 3 more long toning breaths here. Please stay as you like or unwind your legs. Hug your knees in. Again, neutralize your spine here, little rock, side to side. As inspired, maybe turn that into happy baby, reaching down for ankles or feet and elbows inside the knees. Use your elbows to press the knees and thighs wide. Pull the knees down as you push your heels to the sky and rock your baby, pulling one knee down and then the other. Again, breathing your back body here as you rock the babies, the seeds of our visions, of our actions, of our intentions towards offering and being in service to the new beginnings, which includes the dismantling of the old. And how can we nurture ourselves here and take care of ourselves? Really take the pauses that we need to dream, to self-care, to nourish, so that we can go out and do the action, the outer world stuff that needs to be done. And please stay with that as you like. When you're ready, hug in and give yourself a big squeeze. Either stay with that and rock and roll it up to sit, or squeeze, 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 and then melt yourself into a final resting. So wherever you'd like to be right now, coming into a meditative seat or final resting shape, it's up to you. Once you find your place to pause in your meditative seat or final resting, inhale and squeeze, squeeze, squeeze muscles to bones, and exhale, melt, 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 letting go. Inhale, squeeze, 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 tense everything, gather it up, exaggerate the tension, and exhale, melt, 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 letting go. Give your body to the earth and open your heart and mind. to the sky. Breathe and repeat your heart's yes. I am. I am steady, expansive love. I am love and revolution. I am an integral part of a web and wave of change and growth. I am courageously and generously offering myself to the highest good. I am at ease, trusting the flow of life. And slowly release any efforting. Simply observe the natural flow of breath. Observe your muscles and bones heavy, soft, relaxed, held and supported by the earth, by the unseen. Notice the breath, life, lifing itself in and out of form. Simply observe and trust that flow of life, life, lifing itself to you, through you, as you. Allow yourself to rest in this place of trust. Rest in vast, spacious awareness.
please stay resting in meditation or shavasana as long as you're able. When you're ready, gently guide your awareness back to your breath. Notice the sensation of breath through your nostrils, your throat, and draw the breath deep and full the length of your spine. Let the breath become so deep and full that you're naturally inspired back to movement, and move in any way that feels breathful and delicious for you to come slowly draping back into a comfortable seat. And take your time coming into your comfortable seat. And once you are, pause with hands on the earth and ground down. Imagine leaving anything here that you feel complete with. And giving thanks for the practice, for those who practice with us throughout all time and space. And to all that has brought us here. Follow your next inhale and open wide, gather up energetically, and bring the palms together, center and focus to the crown, awakening to our oneness, our interconnectedness, to the third eye, seeing clearly, knowing beyond words, to the mouth, speaking truth, to the heart, steady, present, with unconditional loving awareness and courageous compassion. Breathe and repeat your heart's yes, and if you will, join me, one great Om. Bowing into yourself, to your own heart, to that light within you, and to that same light within all beings. Namaste. And to the earth, Jai Ma, Yay Mama. Thank you. Thank you, Eenor, for the music. Thank you all for practicing with us. And let me know if you have any questions or comments, or if you want to get our newsletter. We got lots of stuff online. And yeah, I'm going to end the live streaming now. Big love to you all out there in live stream land. And have a wonderful day, night, whatever it might be in your part of the world.